say you haven't received it? Well, I do apologize, I've been very busy, but you're gonna have to.
State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping on Zoom. I would ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies that you please remove them of religious purposes. Thank you. Good morning, Judge. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, this is the city of Detroit. We ready, Ms. Williams Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Lynette Shante Glasper, case number SP 139-08671. Ms. Glasper, state your name for the record, please.
Lynette Shante Glasper.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. I see you paid your fine.
Yeah.
Now you still need that gun safety course.
Yes.
I've rethought about my sentencing on this stuff too, and you have I'm going to start upping that to $500 fine, and I only do that for two things. One is that's for illegal dumping and these shots, and I think the shots is worse than the illegal dumping.
Okay.
But you know how it's just a serious problem that we're having with these guns, and especially people that aren't being responsible with them. I'm gonna have you come back in another month. I want to see a gun safety course certificate.
Okay.
Please take it seriously, man.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna sit on type. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat as well.
Okay.
Take that and take that down and make sure that you email it to me ahead of time.
Okay.
Does anybody know about, does that eBay thing do gun safety courses?
I just see when you mentioned that, I looked some up. The American Firearm Training.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, come back on August the 14th, 2023.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, man. Good luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
City of Detroit versus DeAndre Lawrence, case number SP 1399890, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1399981. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry, on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lawrence.
DeAndrea Lawrence.
DeAndrea Lawrence. Oh, good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Lawrence, do you have valid insurance?
Yes.
Let's see what you have.
All right. Okay. So here's my insurance right here. My insurance and my driver's license.
Closer with the insurance. I don't need to see the license, just the insurance.
Okay.
Closer, closer, closer. All right, I'm gonna offer you a blocking traffic, $175 for this accident ticket.
Okay.
Failed to provide info regarding accident is a misdemeanor. All right, we'll give you the $175 blocking traffic. Stipulates the face of the ticket as an actual factual basis for the responsible plea counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right, it's finding responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, ma'am?
I can pay it today.
Very well. I'll give her 7 days to pay it. Make sure you pay it at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. I'm told you can upload that DivDac app to your phone. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Just make sure you get that paid.
All right, so you said I can go to the courthouse and like give my name and they'll help me out, or?
Yeah, you can give the name.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a great day.
All right, thank you.
All right. City of Detroit versus Thabo Jones, case number SP 129-74012. Appearance for the record. State your name for the record, Mr. Jones, please. Mr. Thabo Jones, did we lose him? All right, he's up there.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Did you say Thabo Jones? I'm on the bus.
Thabo Jones, yeah. Mr. Jones, state your name, please.
Thabo Jones.
Okay, give me a phone number I can contact you at.
Okay, 248-632-9940.
I'm gonna refer this to the street court. I need 180 days.
Broke up just a little bit. I heard 480 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna push this off for 180 days. That's what time street court needs. I'm gonna refer you to street court, and you should be getting contact from them.
Oh, thank you. And they help with housing?
They help with housing.
All right, God bless you, man. And for the extended time, I definitely can pay it by now.
Well, hopefully you're welcome. Hopefully you get that voucher that goes through. That you won't need this. But it'll just give you another option.
Okay, I need that. I appreciate it. It's been so long. I've been in the state.
All right. I'm gonna be praying for you, sir. I'm gonna get this date. Let's get December the 14th. December the 14th, 2023. I'm gonna put this to street court, refer to street court.
It broke up a little bit, but I'm listening for the date and what I'm supposed to do.
Change that to January the 15th.
All right, January the 15th.
January
2020. Yeah.
Okay. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, here, Mr. I got a phone number for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
You 313-488-3200.
For 3200. Okay, what is that for?
So that's street court. Give them a call and tell them you were in my court.
We're gonna have to change this.
All right, we're gonna have to give you another date, sir.
January the 16th, 2020.
January the 16th. Sorry about the confusion.
No problem. Thank you so much. I'll call that number today.
You got the number?
313-488-3200.
313-488-3200. Call them up and tell them you were in my court, and we gave you a January 16th, 2024 court date.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'll do that today. Right, and take it off.
Best of luck to you, sir. You're free to leave.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Asia Guider, you're set for trial today. So we're gonna give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock. All right, I think that's the time. Let's see, whatever time that you were scheduled. You were scheduled at 9. Oh, Corporal Dudley is here. So you don't have to wait that long. We're gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. Her offer is allowing $240 fine dismissed upon payment, but speak with Ms. Guider.
Video. Then you
And,
can turn the video on if they ask you at the bottom. Okay, and then you can mute.
City of Detroit versus Octavia Virginia Griffin. Case number U44724-618. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Griffin.
Octavia Griffin.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand muted.
We'll enter a not-guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. This is in the park after dark. She has an absolute right to a trial. I have a ticket here. It says 1:45 a.m., but she has an absolute right to a trial. The fine is going to be $240 dismissed upon payment. Put you in a breakout room with Ms. Griffin, explain things to her, and it can only get better. It can't get any worse if she set a trial date or stay the same. Ms. Griffin, join the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry, please.
Okay.
On the iPhone there, doesn't have a name attached to it. The young man with the in the black shirt.
Yes, sir.
Black. Yeah, what's your name, sir?
Bruce Lindsay, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, Mr. Lindsay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Gray, can you remove your hat? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Chico's iPhone, what's your last name, sir?
Right here?
Yes, good morning to you, what's your last name?
Good morning. My name is Edgar Gonzalez.
Edgar Gonzalez.
Yep.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
On the phone at 313-736-6412. Morning to you. What's your name, please?
Yes, Valerie Griffin.
All right, good morning, Ms. Griffin. All right, Miss, let's call the city of Detroit versus Edward Gonzalez, case number SP 137-90261. Appearance for the record, please.
Edgar Gonzalez.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez.
Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. We have a file for him.
What's it called upstairs?
All right, for purposes of arraignment, Counselor,
My client stands mute, Your Honor.
enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. This is that illegal dumping thing I just mentioned about. You can plead his charge, take the $500 fine and a 12-month delayed sentence. That's going to be the offer, and he has an absolute right to a trial. Going to break out room and speak with Mrs. Harris, Mr. Gonzalez, regarding this. I'm waiting on an actual ticket too, Ms. Harris.
Okay.
Join the room, Mr. Gonzalez.
Excuse me, this is Valerie Griffin. Do I
Yes.
have to go? Is my case being heard now or?
It's going to be heard.
Okay, just wondering. Okay.
I need this file. Here's a previously. Edgar Eduardo Gonzalez. Z, and I'm choosing Z. Edgar. All right, thank you. We appreciate you.
On that moto, there's that moto computer on. Ready on Griffin?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on Griffin. Ms. Griffin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
She would enter a plea to, as charged, Your Honor.
All right, you want to do that, ma'am? Did we lose her? I think we lost her. All right, City of Detroit versus Valerie Lynn Griffin, case number SP 1258999, counts 1 and counts 3, SP 1338898, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1338925, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name.
Valerie Lynn Griffin.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. You were here before, I think.
Yes.
What were you supposed to do?
To go and renew my license. I had expired license.
Were you able to do that?
Yes, I have license now.
Can you run her license, please, Ms. Mathis?
Thank you.
Sit back, let me check that license out. And then, so that's, what about registration for the vehicle?
My registration is due my birthday month, August coming up. So I was gonna get my sticker. I ran out of funds. So I did get my insurance, and I'm ready to the 1st of August when my birthday come. I'll have my sticker and the new registration.
All right, congratulations. I have a valid driver's license for you, Ms. Griffin. Let's see. So you know that, huh?
Yeah.
All right, why don't we amend this failure to stop to a blocking traffic, $175, and we'll close out the rest. And we'll close out the rest of the cases. Say what you're going to say.
No, that wasn't the case, but I didn't make a court date to fight it, but that wasn't what happened. I did stop. I had a disagreement with him on that ticket.
It's always a disagreement.
Yeah, I know, but I did stop.
The offer is just as a means to resolve this stuff. So it's an offer, it's not gonna abstract to the Secretary of State. It doesn't carry any points. It's $175, and I'm closing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other cases.
Okay.
You wanna take the deal, ma'am?
Yes. Sure.
All right, you have an absolute right to a trial, and we can haul the officer in here on that failure to stop. But then there's all these other cases here as well that would be, so stipulate to the base of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, counselor on your client's behalf.
I'm
Yes,
not
Your
clear
Honor.
on what.
So stipulated.
Say that again, ma'am.
I said I wasn't clear on what you just stated. Is this my counselor you're speaking to?
Yeah, it's you. I want you to be clear as well, though. What I just stated was that stipulation is saying that you have no issue with the stop. That you weren't wrongfully stopped. So even if you have issue with saying that you didn't run the stop sign, and he probably, obviously he says you did. Do you have issue with not having the proper registration on the vehicle and things like that of that nature?
I had the registration, but I didn't have it on me at the time. And again, it was through the pandemic, so it was during the pandemic when I received that ticket. And the court dates at that time was just starting on a, Zoom call, and I didn't get it. It was backlog court to get my court date.
Well, these tickets we're talking about happened in 2022, April, just last year.
For the stop sign?
The stop sign was, that was April 12th, April 13th.
Oh, no, not that time. I'm talking about the what you call a brake light at that time.
Yeah, brake light, that was at the end. That was on October the 2nd, 2021. So we were kind of, we're still in the pandemic, we're coming out of it pretty much, things going on. Do you have any issue with it, ma'am? I mean, will you stipulate to the fact that he had a proper basis to stop you?
No, he said that I ran the light and I didn't, so I still have an issue with that.
Well, we'll just have to take that up. We'll have to set a formal hearing / trial date.
Okay.
All right. Let's get you back here on October the 12th. Trial / formal hearing, October the 12th, 2023, 9 a.m. on all matters.
Okay. October the 12th?
October the 12th, 2023.
At what time?
At 9 a.m.
Okay, October the 12th at 9 a.m.
Very well.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor.
Brother, good luck to you.
No, nothing else. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Okay. Mrs. Octavia Griffin.
Yes.
Lost you for a minute there, ma'am. All right, so let's go back on the record with Miss Octavia Griffin. Ms. Griffin, you say, your counsel said you want to resolve this matter without taking the offer.
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or strike that 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
No, I wasn't aware of that, but I just want to resolve the matter today if possible.
All right, you understand that now?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
He did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know you'll be giving up those rights once you take this deal?
Yes.
Anybody offer you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, I'm gonna draw your attention back to February 21st, 2018. In the area at about 1:45 a.m. in the area of Cooper and Clairpoint. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area that day, around that date and time?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
On September the 21st, 2018, at around 1:45 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Connor and Clairpoint. Did you have an occasion to be in that area around that time?
Yeah, I remember the day.
Is that a city of Detroit park?
Yes,
And were you at that park around that time?
I was.
You know the park's closed at 10, don't you?
It is. At the time I was homeless, but I'm fully aware.
All right, well, that changes things. That changes. Have you got housing now, ma'am?
I have.
Mr. Berry, I don't know, is there, I understand that the statute says that you can't be in the park at, after 10, but if someone's homeless, how does that,
Well, Your Honor, Your Honor, the court always has the capacity to render a judgment on the basis of in the interest of justice. And this is an old case, as well as obviously a hardship we were not aware of. And I'd move the court to dismiss this matter in the interest of justice.
all right. I'm gonna grant a motion to dismiss based on Mrs. Griffin's situation at the time. In the interest of justice. All right, Mrs. Griffin.
Thank
I
you.
hope now you've reestablished yourself. I see you working, so I hope things have changed for you, ma'am. Best of luck to you. Have a great day. All right.
Thank you. You too. Thank you so much.
I will. All right. Bruce Lindsay.
Your Honor,
Yes,
we're
Your
also
Honor.
ready on Mr. Gonzalez.
Are we ready on Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a trial date. I know the court was also waiting for the file to come into the courtroom.
Yes, that's what you want to do, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes.
All right, October 12th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
October 12, 2023, 9 a.m. trial, all right?
Okay.
There's nothing further. Have a very, very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
And Your Honor, on Asia Guider, obviously we have to wait for Madam Prosecutor, but we would like to move forward with the trial.
Okay.
Am I free to go? Leave?
You're free to leave, sir.
All right. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, we better. This is the city of Detroit versus Arvin Griffin. Case number SP 1459220, counts 1, 2, and 3. Can you stand over there, Mr. Griffin, by the cabinets? And Ms. Thomas, can you give those back to Mr. Griffin? All right, appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of defendant Griffin, please state your name.
Arvin Griffin.
Yes, speak up.
Arvin Griffin.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
All right, let's call the day of pre-trial. I told him to come in and bring some documents. He brought those documents in. I'm satisfied. I'm gonna dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Mr. Griffin, if there's nothing further, have a very good day.
You too.
Best of luck to you. All right, the city of Detroit versus Bruce Edward Lindsay, case number SP 1436509, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lindsay.
Bruce Edward Lindsay. Bruce Edward Lindsay, Your Honor.
I got you, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Let's see. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial in the matter. Mr. Lindsay, valid driver's license, registration, and insurance. Do you have it?
No, sir. I have my license, sir. I went to go get my insurance yesterday and they voided it out because it's a paper I got from the insurance place and I had to go to my job. It's called a qualified health coverage. When it lowers my insurance through my job, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and I supposed to went back today and I was going to go back today, sir, Your Honor. And I got my job paper from my job yesterday. But insurance to lower my insurance, and I got my license and everything else. But I got it. It's probably in the system as good, but they voided it back out because they said it wasn't eligible. That it wasn't through my Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO, and I had to go to my job through HR yesterday. So I was going to get it today, but I had to go to court. So I know you gave me more than enough time, but I supposed to have it by now. But yeah, but I got my license.
When are you gonna get it done?
I can get it done today, Your Honor.
You want to come back tomorrow?
Yes, I can. If I go get it done, Your Honor, and can I just bring the papers to the courtroom when I'm done? And I don't have to come back.
What time is that gonna? All I want you to do is just show me the paperwork for tomorrow. You can just zoom back in.
Okay, Your Honor.
I'll get you out. You can be at work or wherever. Just have your documents with you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You don't have to take the day off work. Let me check this driver's license first. All right, valid license, all right. Come back tomorrow with that. You said you have plates and registration. I want to see, plates and registration. Who's gonna be here today? Is Schneider here? Yeah. All right, tell us, we got to zoom in. Good morning to you. Plates and insurance tomorrow, all right?
All right, Your Honor, thank you.
Have a great day.
All right, you too.
The city of Detroit versus Marvin Diedrich Green, case number U63097322. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Green, Your Honor, we're here for a pretrial. We'll need Ms. Snyder.
All right. What's going on? What's going on? This is something that you were appointed to, right?
Yes, Your Honor. And we're in the discovery stage, and I have not received. Ms. Snyder's going to tell us whether or not, in fact, we have the documents I was to have received.
Yeah, but this is supposed to have been so long ago. This case has been sitting around here. All right.
Well,
let's see what she has to say, and then we'll make a decision. All right. Logo G Pure, I think they might have dropped off. That gets me down to Grant. All right, Grant. Grant here. Kamari Grant here.
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit. Good morning to you. City of Detroit versus Kamari Grant. Case number SP 127775152 139943111. SP 147772401 in the state of Michigan versus Kamari Grant. SX 419-25071. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Grant, please state your name for the record.
Kamari Grant.
All right, you only see the firearms ordinance violation. Discharging a firearm. It doesn't say where or anything. There's gonna be a $500 fine for this. And then we'll give him amended count of blocking traffic, another $175 fine. He has an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with him. It's 12-month delay, and he can, and he's got to take a strike at a firearm safety course. Join the room, please. Oh, counselor for, let's see what this attorney's. Good morning, counselor. Who's your client?
It's Jason Gamet. You're talking to me, Judge?
Gamet?
Yes.
All right. I don't have 100%, well, I don't know yet, but I don't believe an officer here to show. Give them another 12 minutes, so
Okay,
third to show, and then we'll call the case.
okay. Thank you, Judge.
Very well. Mark Anthony Gray Jr.
Yes.
Good morning to you, sir.
Morning.
City of Detroit versus Mark Anthony Gray Jr. Case number SP 1398477, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood F. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gray.
Mark Anthony Gray Jr.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Go ahead or not guilty plea on his client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. He's got an open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. The only offer that the city goes down to is an open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. I always call that a non-offer because the punishment is the same. $240 fine, 2 points on your license, and alcohol-related offense on your license. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir, and I'm going to get you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry to have a discussion with the lawyer, all right? Join the room, please.
Hello?
Hello,
Yes,
good
hello.
morning. What's your name on the 313-918-5956 device?
Louis Lige, Lige.
Good morning, Mr. Lodge.
Morning.
On the 313-633-6588, what's your name, please? On
I
the
think 633. I think that's my number, but I had hung up from there and video chatted.
what's your name, please, sir?
Randy Lankwa.
Randy. Langford.
Yes, sir.
morning to you.
Just like-
Good morning, Your Honor.
Oh, I said good morning.
I know.
Yeah, just like- thank you.
In the TCL 20XE device, gentleman with the white button down shirt.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning. What's your name, sir?
It's Jason Gamet.
Gammon.
Jason Gamet.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Can we get Ms. Snyder in here, please?
Judge, that's my client, Mr. Gammett. I filed my appearance yesterday.
Very well.
Okay.
Samsung SMA146U. Young lady and the gentleman behind us. Good morning to you. Can you state your name, please?
Corey Gaither.
Corey
Gaither.
Gaither.
Yes.
Okay, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Attorney Cynthia Gaither. Good morning, Your Honor.
Very well. Good morning, Counselor. You should have identified yourself. We would have.
I'm sorry. I didn't quite get it. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay, trial disorderly person. So give an officer another 5 minutes. They don't talk, then we will get you on your way.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, Counselor, this is set for pre-trial.
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Corey Gaither, case number U4583918. Appearance for the record, please.
Attorney Cynthia Gaither for the defendant Corey Gaither.
P number, please.
I'm sorry, P40755.
Very well. Good morning, Miss Gaither and Miss Gaither. Today is the date and time set for pre-trial in the matter. He has the option of pleading this 2008 case.
We thought it was 2018. I'm not sure. We tried to backtrack on it.
Correct. I am wrong. Now,
Your Honor, may I say something?
you may.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think on information and belief, this is a 2018 case, and I think I appeared on behalf of Mr. Gaither back then. And it was, I think it was a bond amount, and I thought I paid it in full. And so we haven't known for 5 years that there was anything else outstanding. It looks like there's $50 outstanding on it.
I just don't see any adjudication at all. I think the $50 is the warrant fee, which I routinely waive upon completion of, or upon adjudication, whatever that may be. So I don't see in the ROA that there's been any adjudication. And unless you know differently, we would have to pull the transcript to see. He has options are today is to pleading as charged, and will dismiss upon a $240 payment, or pleading as or setting the matter for trial. This is a 5-year-old case. Doctor will remain on the date of trial. So you just I can get you a trial date October 12th. We can get some resolution to that on October 12th, or you can resolve it today by the $240 fine. He's got to make a factual basis and be able to admit guilt.
Okay, we'll go with the October date. I was trying to find my file on it, but since it's over 5 years old, I couldn't find anything on it. I know I appeared on it before, but
I can send you a copy of the ticket counselor if you need that.
okay, I'll take that, and we'll go with the October date.
All right, I'm gonna put if you can send us your email address for Ms. Mathis. Oh, it has an extensive report here, one that I'm not used to always seeing. So I thought it was just a ticket, but it does have a police report with some extensive notes on here. Let's give Ms. Gaither the more. Let's get Ms. Gaither the file here. I'm going to set October 12th, 2023 trial date. And if you don't have anything further, you'll be free to leave. That's at 9 a.m. Let's get that copy of the report. Email address in the chat. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, I'll send you a note, see if you can reply to that, Ms. Gaither, counselor. All right, let's.
Can I give my email address, my current email address?
Yeah, I just put it in. You want to give it out loud?
Yeah, because I'm not sure you have the current one.
Okay, go ahead.
It's GaitherCynthia40@gmail.com.
I have GaitherCynthia40@gmail.com, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
Very well. Next action date is going to be October the 12th, 2023 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, you both have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Same to you, Your Honor.
Have a blessed day, Your Honor.
You too. Thank you. Let's call the city of Detroit versus.
I don't know how to get out.
I don't think these officers made it here on time. I don't. Mark Chan. Morning, Officer Marchand.
Hello.
Hold on a second now. Yes. Officer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Martin.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. I have a 9:30 cutoff.
Okay, sorry about that, Your Honor.
No problem. I give a half-hour grace period. So if it's a half hour. So if it's set for 9, it's 9:30. If it's set for 8, it's 8. You know, if 8:30 is set, it's at 9 o'clock. So half-hour grace period for the time is set. All right, Council. I mean, I can put you as a peer. Let's call the case City of Detroit versus Jason Douglas Gammett, case number SP 1410510, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Judge. John Cahalan, P77404, on behalf of Mr. Gammett, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Gammett, can you state your name for the record?
It's Jason Gammett.
Officer, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Officer Marchand, DPD.
Badge number?
2642.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the case. I did mark you as a peer, just not before the cutoff, all right?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, there's nothing further. Have a very good day. Be safe out there. Case is gonna be dismissed, all right?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you, Judge.
You as well. All right. Let's go. That goes for Officer. I think the other officers were here on. I know Officer Johnson was here and Officer Walden, I did let you in. You left out, Officer Walden?
Yes, Your Honor. I had to check in with Judge Williams' courtroom as well.
Leave the Zoom then. Okay.
All right, very well.
Go ahead. I don't have to say anything. Okay.
All right, Mr. Gammett, your case is dismissed. You're free to leave.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Sure. That gets me down to. It gets me down to Gregory. Does anybody else, what about Gant? What's Gant gonna do? Are we ready on Gant? Grant, Kamari Grant?
Your Honor, I'm going to need to speak with Ms. Schneider on Mr. Grant's behalf.
Very well. Let's call.
We're ready on.
Go ahead.
We're ready on Mr. Gray.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Mark Anthony Gray. Mr. Gray, after giving you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room, what's your client want to do, Mr. Berry?
Mr. Gray would require a bench trial, Your Honor.
That what you want to do, Mr. Gray?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Set a trial date for October the 12th, 2023 at 9 a.m. October 12th, 2023 at 9 a.m. It's nothing further, Mr. Gray. Have a very good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. This is the City of Detroit versus Damon Patrick Lamar Gregory Jr., case number SP 1439101, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Damon Gregory.
Today is the date and time set for a help me out, Counselor, pretrial. I don't know what the offer is as far as spectator on the spectating drag race. I don't know if there's any reduced plea on that.
Usually, Your Honor, there is not, as far as I can recall, and I believe it's plea as charged to the spectator. But if I am not mistaken, on Mr. Gregory's matter at his previous court hearing, I raised the issue to the court that spectating is not actually listed in the statute.
I thought it was. I thought we went over that. Let's look at the, well, here is the statute, 657.626A. 657.626A. 257, I'm sorry, 257.626A. Persons shall not do either of the following: operate a vehicle on a highway or any other place open to the general public, including an area designed for the parking of motor vehicles in a speed or acceleration contest or drag race, or to make a speed record. Assist in a violation of subdivision A. The operation of 2 or more vehicles, either at speeds in excess of the prima facie lawfully established speed or rapidly accelerated from a common starting point to a speed in excess of the prima facie lawful speed, is prima facie evidence of drag racing. Subsections 1, this is 3, subsections 1 and 2 do not apply within the Silver Lake State Park scramble area. As used in this section, drag racing means the operation of 2 or more vehicles from a point side by side at accelerating speeds in a competitive attempt to outdistance each other over a common selected course, or where timing is involved, or where timing devices are used in competitive accelerations of speeds by participating vehicles. That's it. Operation assist in violation of subsection A. So I guess I don't know what they're going to say, whether they have it. I don't know whether they're going to say that they claim that to be assistance in it or not. I don't know.
But Your Honor, I think terms in a statute are giving their plain English meaning or definition, and assisting means to help someone by doing a share of the work. Spectator means something totally different.
I get that. I don't, that's the, well, I'll let council respond to that. I see your point. I'll let council respond to that when she gets here. And it just has to note, the vehicle was observed spectating in drag racing. Vehicle was towed from location. All right, we'll pass it. We'll let Ms. Snyder, did you call Ms. Snyder?
That's right.
We'll let her respond. All right, we'll pass that back. Darlene?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am. What's your, is that Gonzalez? No. Give me your full name, please.
Are you speaking to Darlene, Your Honor?
Yes.
Darlene Lewis Fuller.
Lewis Fuller?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Morning to you. Let's see, Ms. Lewis Fuller.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Darlene Lewis Fuller, case number SB 1399923, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
L.S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lewis Fuller.
Darlene Lewis Fuller.
Your Honor, the defendant would stand mute.
They are not guilty plea on our behalf. Give her a $0 bond. Ms. Fuller, do you have valid insurance for this vehicle?
Your Honor, can I say something real quick?
Can you answer my question, please?
Do I have insurance? Yes, always.
All right, very well. Do you want to say it to me or do you want to say it to Mr. Berry?
I want to say it to you.
Go ahead, I can't stop.
Okay, so these tickets that were given to me were my son's ticket. He paid for the tickets. They reissued the tickets to me because they said he was a minor, which he's 28. He paid the tickets. So how do I then get the tickets for him? These are not my tickets. I didn't show up because they didn't send me anything to show up. They're not mine. Why would I show up?
I don't know. I don't know. I have
These tickets are already paid for. They were his.
well, now what I have allowing an unqualified driver to drive, which I've never seen before. It appears that it's similar. This is a civil infraction. Let me look that up. To the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Seems like the civil infraction version of that.
How do I allow him? He's 28. I wasn't even in the States. But if he already paid for these tickets, right? And it's done with.
That doesn't mean that you can't get the tickets either. That doesn't mean that.
The same tickets for it's the same police officer, same tickets, same dates.
Yes, it doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that just because they issued your son a ticket that they can't issue. So, say for example, you didn't have insurance on the vehicle, and your son was driving the vehicle. The officer can write a ticket to the person that's driving the vehicle that did present the insurance and the person whose car is registered in that it doesn't have the insurance. And I'm just using that as an example. So just because the tickets were issued to 2 different people out of the same occurrence doesn't necessarily mean that that's wrong. Now, I say that it doesn't mean it is right either.
Absolutely. But they said that he was 18. When I went down to 36th district, she said, well, he gave you the tickets because he was 18 at the time.
What's his name, ma'am?
Marquise Lewis Fuller.
I don't have him in here at all.
9/8/94. He had the same tickets for the same date, which is October, I think, the 15th.
It's not showing me anything. I don't see his name at all.
Okay, well, can I have the ticket numbers.
For him?
Yes, sir. I have the ticket number. Can I give it to you?
Certainly.
SP 139999411. It was 2 tickets.
Just under Fuller.
Okay.
It's not Lewis Fuller. That's why I didn't come up.
Okay. And I have the second ticket too.
I'm gonna look it up now.
Okay.
Ten 21/2022. Felt stop. And low proof of insurance. All right, what I'm gonna do is in the interest of justice, I'm gonna dismiss the cases, all right?
Thank you. Your Honor, can I say one more thing to you? Not about the case. First of all, I thank you for your empathy to the young lady that was here, that you dismissed her case and treating her as a human being, not like just a number. That is so refreshing. And we need more judges like you.
I appreciate it, ma'am. I think everybody's human, and especially in those difficult times, I believed her story. So
yeah, because you could have ruled against her, but you had empathy for her, and that's so refreshing. That's all I want to say.
All right, thank you, Ms. Lewis Fuller, and have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Hey, she probably wouldn't have been so nice to me if I would have tried.
No, I was gonna say that anyway. Oh, I was gonna beat the case regardless, because if it takes me going to trial.
All right, Ms. Lewis. Well, have a very good day. Good luck to you. All right.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Christopher Green. Mr. Green, are you there?
Yes.
What's your date of birth, sir?
10/9/93.
You have a trial set today, right?
Yes.
All right, officer is here. Excuse me. Where is, did this Ms. Sniper ever show up? Shannon Walker, here we go. Here we go. Ms. Walker.
Yes, Judge, good morning.
Morning to you. I have officers here. Let me start with Ms. Guider. She has a allowing, and let her speak with Ms. Harris, and Ms. Harris is ready to hold a trial on that. The officer is here. So I'll start by putting you in a breakout room with the officers.
Okay, Judge, which officer is here for trial?
Dudley. Weldon for Christopher Green and Johnson for Vicky Gunn.
Johnson for Gunn, Dudley for, I'm sorry, Judge, if you could repeat those.
Dudley for Guider, and what did I say? Weldon for Green, Johnson for Gunn, and Dudley for Guider.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right. And then, so Vicky Green, Gunn, Guider, so you know, you guys, that gets me down to Johnson. Mr. Johnson, good morning to you.
Morning. How are you?
I'm very well. No hats, please. You missed your date.
Yeah, I do apologize about that. My son had a doctor's appointment at the sickle cell unit at Children's Hospital. I do understand it's no excuse, but that court date completely slipped my mind. I should have set a reminder. I do apologize, but I'm here.
How's your son doing?
Doing fine. He's
Very
doing
well.
He's my
Yeah, I was gonna, hey, I know the cohorts don't accept that, you know what I mean? I just gonna say, I didn't call you out. I just said I was gonna make note of that when you come back in here.
the community service.
Where are we with this stuff?
I believe you wanted me to complete 24 hours. I sent that sheet to your email just a few moments ago. I say about 20 minutes ago.
And who did you send that? Did you go through Miss Green with that?
No, Your Honor. I went through James with the Southwest Community Justice Center.
Right. What about a valid license?
I'm still currently under my, what is it? The sheet they give you when you take your computer test. I'm literally going Monday to take my road test because the paper expires in August, so I'm running out of time. So that valid license will be.
All right, let's run the license. Mr. Weldon, can you join the officer? Weldon, can you join? He's on there. All right, let's stand by. On the Moto G, I don't see Moto G in here. On that gets me down to Brittany L, and I should know that name as well. Brittany L. Where is Miss Brittany L? Brittany L Hill here.
Hi, I'm sorry, I was trying to get my audio working.
And you need to get your video working too, Miss L. What is your last name?
Lawrence, Brittany Lawrence.
You're probably saying I should know that by now, huh? Is that what you're saying, Ms. Lawrence?
No.
That's what you're thinking.
No, that's not what I'm thinking.
All right. All right. City of Detroit. Brittany. Is that Cecilia Lawrence?
Yes, Brittany Cecile Lawrence.
Cecile Lawrence, case number 237-540-681. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lawrence.
Brittany Cecile Lawrence.
All right, today is the date and time set for a retrial. Do you have valid registration for this vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
Let's see what you have.
I don't know know how do I submit it?
You just hold it up. Okay. Very well. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. All right.
Okay, thank you.
There's nothing further, Ms. Lawrence. I'll try to remember that. Well, hopefully it's not a next time, right?
Who?
Hopefully it's not a next time. I said I'll try to remember.
No. Hopefully not.
Lawrence. All right. Have a great day, man.
You as well. Bye.
On
Before you call the next case.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you speak to me. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you speak to Mrs. Walker.
Yep,
Is that
that was
what
what it was. Yes, it is. Thank you.
I'm a mind reader too. It's part of my job.
Thank you, Judge.
Well, likewise. Randy Edward Langwood Jr.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good morning to you, sir. The city of Detroit. Let's see what you want to do here.
Did he pay? Does it still state that he can?
Do you have a valid license?
I just got a letter in the mail 2 days ago saying that I didn't comply with y'all orders. So they said that they're gonna keep.
You're in the driver's seat of a car now?
Yeah, I'm in one of my coworker cars. He let me sit in here while I'm in court.
Why does everybody just get in the driver's seat?
I don't know what happened.
I'm just done.
If it doesn't say it, and it's normally the insurance tickets.
It just, and then they always say, I'm at my coworker's car. I'm just in my driveway. I had to get out of the house because there were 2 boys in the house. They never say they were actually gonna drive that car or drove that car. You know
No,
that?
this is not mine.
I know you're not showing me nothing that's not yours. What are you showing me? Because it has a little what you call on the wheel.
Yeah, this is definitely not mine. But
back in the 70s, they had those all over the steering wheel, the seats, and the dashboard, everything. But
my flag. I said, "No, ain't my flag."
What are they saying that your license is not compliant?
Yeah, I got the letter. I read it 2 days ago before I had went and put some money down on my tickets, but it said that I didn't comply with none of the court rules. On July 5th, they said that they wasn't getting my license back. I gotta reread the letter. I forgot. I don't know. When I went to the clerk, I asked her, can she pull it up? But she said you could only see it.
Clerk, where? Down here?
Yeah, 36th district. I was down there yesterday.
You need the letter, sir. If somebody's gonna help, you need the letter. Are you at work now?
Yes, sir.
You want to come back tomorrow after you get that letter?
I can if you want me to. Yes, sir.
Let me see what this is gonna say. The Secretary of State should have been able to tell you. The Secretary of State should have been able to tell you everything that was affecting your license.
Yep, I actually called Secretary of State. They said what was holding them back was the no proof of insurance ticket, I believe.
That's in 46 court.
46?
South?
I got a ticket in Southfield.
Yeah, 2 tickets in Southfield. Last in 2022, March the 4th, 2022.
I definitely paid my tickets in Southfield.
Well, if it was taken care of, I would see some kind of, it seems like it's open.
Did it say what kind of car it was?
No.
I should have
By
no
that car, you
tickets.
got the velvet steering wheel and stuff. You say it's in yours.
I shouldn't have no tickets in Southfield. Last ticket I had in Southfield, I made sure it was paid for.
This ticket here, you need to pay this $36.
$36?
Yes, let's see. You owe $288. It was in default.
That's the remaining balance of the 2 tickets, right? Okay.
I would pay that, and I would go to Southfield.
I gotta call Southfield most definitely, because I should have no tickets in Southfield at all. I don't even be in Southfield. And when I did was in Southfield, I paid that ticket off instantly.
He said, I don't even be in Southfield, but when I was in Southfield, take your hat off, sir.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I paid it off.
Come back next month one more time. You owe that, and you owe some more money here, but that stuff will appear to free you up. You pay the $36, and then you go to Southfield. Well, what I'm going to do is for this one, I'm going to set aside the default, and I'm going to put the clearance through here.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you don't have to pay anything here because that's like another moving violation.
Community Center.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
That is crazy. So where's this money going?
Okay, so
I don't know where it's going, sir. You gotta know where your money. I'm gonna have you back.
21.
Let's just set a trial date.
Yes, sir.
I'll wait till October the 12th, 9 a.m. October the 12th, 9 a.m. Come back and make sure you have a valid license.
Donna,
Yes,
did
sir.
we actually call this case?
Did we not? Okay, the City of Detroit versus Randy Edward Lankwood Jr. Case numbers SP12, strike that, SP1439587. SP1439600, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lankwood. State your full name, Mr. Lankwood.
Randy Edward Lankwood Jr.
All right, we're going to set a trial date for October 12th for those matters, 9 a.m. You still owe the court $175 for old blocking traffic and $75 for old blocking traffic, which won't affect anything. You just need to pay. So come back October 12th. You need to take care of Southfield for sure. And I would go into the Secretary of State. Don't call them. Go in there personally, and they can give you a printout of everything that's affecting your license. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. You too.
All right. Vicki Gunn, you're waiting. Christopher Green is waiting. Gunder is waiting. 633-6588, 633-6588. They're gone. Louis Lodge,
Yes, sir.
he's here. I know this name too. I've talked to him on many occasions. What's your date of birth, Mr. Lodge?
9/15/69.
City of Detroit versus Louis Lodge III. Case number SP 1424994, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1428675, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1433385-1, SP 1433478-1, SP 1440001, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1440041. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lodge.
Louis Rennie Lodge.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Why are we still here with these cases? What's going on, Mr. Lodge?
My last court date, the court attorney, Ms. Harris, she said if I make a payment before July 13th, some of them will be resolved. But I was hoping that, Your Honor, you can let me to like mid-August to make the payment, because I had death in the family and she didn't have life insurance, and my whole family, we ended up in soul dinners, and we finally got her buried, and that's where my money went. But mid-August, I could make a payment, the agreement I made with Ms. Harris.
Trial date, October the 12th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Show up for that, sir. You didn't show up for the last one.
In person?
You can come on Zoom. Hopefully you can zoom in on a device.
October, what date, sir?
October 12th, 2023, 9 a.m.
Okay.
And we'll get some resolution on that, on those dates, and you can save your money up, bring it to court, and then you can pay off what you need to pay off.
I will, sir. I'm gonna start saving. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You have a better one.
Thank you. 651-4242. Good morning to you. Who's that, please? 313-651-4242. On the phone. All right, Ms. Harris, who are you ready on?
We are ready on Ms. Gunn.
Ms. Gunn?
It's going to be a dismissal, no recollection by the officer.
Okay.
That was worth the wait, huh, Ms. Gunn?
Yes, sir.
Got the chance to sit back and watch the show. I hope you enjoyed the show. City of Detroit versus Vicky Gunn, case number SP 138-21251. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Gunn. Ms. Gunn, please state your name for the record.
Vicky Liddell Gunn.
Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter is Officer Johnson. You want to put your appearance on the record? Did he leave? All right, Officer Johnson, I'll mark the file as he was here, as he usually is. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, after discussion with Madam Prosecutor, it's my understanding that the officer had no recollection. The people were asking for or recommending a dismissal. We asked the court to adopt that recommendation.
All right, I will adopt that recommendation and dismiss him, and I'll mark the file as Officer Johnson here. All right, there's nothing further, Ms. Gunn. I'll grant the motion. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you. God bless you.
You as well. All right, well, we're ready on. There's Madam Snyder. We got two prosecutors.
Mr. Kamari Grant, I just wanted him to know that the offer has not changed. So if that helps him make his decision.
All right.
We may or may not be ready on that one. On Christopher Green, there is a recommendation. There's just a question of, does he have any documents to provide?
Mr. Green, you have valid driver's license, registration?
I got valid driver's license.
He does have a valid driver's license. I got that.
I had that when I was pulled over. So I don't know why I need that, but I had that. And I got the insurance too. I had that when I was pulled over.
Let's see the insurance documentation, sir.
I got a photo. I don't know how to send that in.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Miss. Did you get an offer?
I did, Your Honor, but I'm gonna ask if she would reconsider her offer based on the documents that he's able to provide. It was if he did not have a license, failed to display, dismiss the other two. If he did have a license, improper plates, but it sounds like he may have more documentation to provide.
He's got document, he's got a license. I haven't seen the insurance. Now, what about Geiger?
They are waiting for a response. I believe Ms. Schneider is going to try to speak with Corporal Dudley.
If I could please have a breakout room with Corporal Dudley, Your Honor, and then if we have confirmation that Mr. Green does have all of his documents, I have no objection to a dismissal. If he's missing anything, we can rewrite it.
It sounds like he's missing, maybe, I don't know, he's got insurance. He says he's got insurance and a license, so I don't know. All right.
If he's missing registration, I would ask to make the offer an improper plate or do an adjournment for him to bring that in if he can get it.
All right.
Christopher.
Great.
General Officer Walden, he checked.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's call the case and then we'll, it's the City of Detroit versus Christopher Akil Green. Let me just make sure I get that. Akila DeWitt Green. Case numbers SP 121-4988 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 134-11391. SP 1438475 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Christopher Green, please state your name for the record.
Christopher Green.
Officer Wellman, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning. Officer Walden, Detroit Police Department, badge 3725.
All right, good morning to you, Officer Walden. All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. As for Officer Thomas and Officer Baldwin, I have not seen those officers show, so today is the date and time set for trial. Want to make a motion, Counselor, on those?
Defense moves to dismiss.
Very well. All right. Mr. Green, I do have a valid license for Mr. Green. He indicated to the court that he would have, that he has insurance. He hasn't showed that documentation yet. I'll put you in a breakout room with Mrs. Harris and to see if you can, either help him get that together or what you can do for him. And then, Madam Snyder indicated that if he does have the documents, I guess she would dismiss. If he doesn't have all the documents, he can either take the improper plate, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment, we'll close everything else out, or he can have some time to get the documentation
I'm
together.
not taking.
Join the breakout room. Please don't join the breakout room.
We almost done, Judge. How many more people? Yeah.
Geiger was one of the first ones here.
She tried, right? She tried.
Yeah. Gregory. Who are we waiting on? Do you have, Mr. Barry? Are we ready on? Do you have anybody we're ready? What about, what's going on with Gregory? Oh, Miss Harris wanted to talk about Gregory. Then we have, let's go back on the record. Let's call Savion Johnson. City of Detroit versus Savion Ezekiel Johnson. Case numbers SP 107-86982, SP 107-8699, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 107-90401, SP 142-75161, SP 142-7629, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Johnson.
Savion Ezekiel Johnson.
All right, so let's call the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
My client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. We have an issue with the file. Maybe that file is not here because.
I think, let me check.
All right. And we're gonna run the license and check that. And we'll pass the matter until we get something. All right, what about Mr. Green? Does he have everything?
Unfortunately, he doesn't have his.
No.
Which Mr. Green, sorry.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Christopher Green. Go ahead, Counsel.
So, Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a new court date. He just doesn't have the registration physically with him today, but he would have everything. So we would just ask if he could come back to show it all.
You want to come back on Monday or tomorrow, Mr. Green? When you want to come back?
Well, you said tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow. I'll be busy. I'll be working. But my car, I don't have my car not here. It's in the shop. So, well, the car is not here. And
when can you get the documentation?
I can get them. Probably
2 weeks.
Monday. I need to do. No, I can come back Monday because I could do it Monday.
Pre-trial 7/17. Come back Monday morning, all right? If you get here first thing, we'll get you out.
Okay.
8:30, but if you're on it, if I see you on before I check in, then you'll be the first one up there, all right?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, come back Monday morning, 8:30.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
You too.
How about, did you ever have an opportunity to talk about, well, let's go, we can go back on what about Grant? Did you need to speak with Miss Harris again?
Yes, I do.
Rejoin the breakout room. Go ahead back in the room, Mr. Grant. And what about Gregory? Did she go in there already? Hold on. All right. Who's on the phone at 4242-651?
Graham.
Graham?
Yes.
All right, good morning. Would you fall asleep, ma'am?
No, my phone was messing up. I couldn't take it off the mute.
Twanzetta?
Twanzetta, yes.
Twanzetta? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And you have to speak with Ms. Snyder about Mr. Green, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right.
You say I have to speak with who?
No, I'm talking to someone else. All right. I'm sorry. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Twanzetta Graham. Let's get, but before we call the cases, let's get probation down here. For Ms. Graham. The 2020 case. Why is this still open? Oh, you just pled, and that wasn't under me. Yeah. What's going on with this case that you're on probation for, Ms. Graham?
You saying Miss Graham or Miss Brown?
Ms. Graham.
Oh, I'm not Miss Brown. I'm Miss Graham.
I said Ms. Graham.
Okay, probation. I mean, I don't understand what you're addressing.
Well, I'm addressing this OWI. Is that you? Twanzetta Patricia Graham?
Yes.
And you have this case that's been sitting open and you haven't done anything.
I have. I completed the community service you told me to do.
Not me. Did I tell you to do community service?
Yes, sir. You gave me like 62 or 64 hours.
Who did you turn those hours into?
I sent a copy plus the Focus Hope sent a copy to my probation officer supposedly.
Okay.
And in the other programs that I completed, the AAA, Miss I believe her name was Miss Lisa. She was supposed to submit her paper that I completed.
Are you following up with these people submitting this stuff? It doesn't seem like you're following up.
It was nothing to follow up with. Once I completed, I was supposed to. I ain't understanding what you say.
To make sure they sent it, you would have to follow up, right?
I'm figuring if they received the paper and I didn't get nothing back, I'm thinking they got the information.
That's why you follow up. Because you're figuring that doesn't mean it had to happen, right?
I mean, I'm just stating if my probation officer didn't reach out to me saying that she didn't get the paperwork from the people, I mean, how would I know if they not getting it? I mean, because I have a copy.
Because you
and they
call listen, this simple. You would call your probation officer. Did you get the information from Focus Hope? Did you get the information from the thing? I got my copy. Did you get a copy? Do you need me to forward you a copy? Do you need me to give you the lady's number or the person's number that I dealt with? Those are following up.
As you know, excuse me, I'm sorry. As I did that with with my probation officer, because she said that she didn't get for the one from Focus Hope. So me and her did do that one, but everyone else didn't, say that they didn't receive it. So I'm figuring I was straight.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta follow up with stuff, especially stuff this serious. You can't just figure you're straight. We'll see what the probation officer says. We're gonna call the probation officer in, but it's always good to follow up and make sure that you're clear on everything. If I do something, especially of this magnitude, I'm gonna make sure everybody has it. And I'm not just gonna figure that it's done. All right, we'll wait on the probation officer to come in.
They believe it's call, and so they're going to confirm the calls.
Who is your probation officer?
Her name.
You don't even know that, do you?
Nope, I forgot her name.
Good morning, Mr. Carter.
Oh, good morning, Jay. Yes. Sorry. Oh, no, I was just looking for some work.
Oh, the light.
Yeah, I remember leaving.
That young girl never came back to do her class.
You need to work on it.
Yeah.
Ones that fill out, return to work. How many you need?
I can make some copies if you just got. Oh, just a few, yeah. How's it going?
Very well, like to say.
I can't complain.
No, that's right. Officer Thomas.
She believes.
She did leave.
She's been today, she just knows the stuff out. She hadn't come.
Yeah, she probably just. I got her,
Mr. Oh, I'm gonna let you speak. They're having a long conversation about that note, that allowing is, aren't they? I don't know if they're having a conversation at all. Their mics are muted and, well, there's.
Thank you. Just, did you want some water?
He gave me some water.
Oh, he did, okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
If you need me, I'm right next to you.
Certainly, thank you. Okay, let's do this. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Savon Johnson. All right, Mr. Johnson, I do have a valid driver's license for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. I did get the email that you sent me about the community service. I just haven't verified that with Mr. Oh, and I do have the file here, so let's see what we said last time.
You told me if I completed all the community service, you would dismiss everything. which I've been greatly looking forward to.
I can't do that. Because if I can dismiss the driver's license never acquired, because the matter was set for trial and you missed your trial date.
Right.
And then we set for show cause and you missed your show cause date yesterday. You missed your trial date and Officer Dalvascu and Officer Robinson showed.
When was that trial day, Your Honor?
That trial date you had a formal hearing on 6/14.
I wasn't aware of a trial date on the 14th.
Well, you had to be. I mean, I don't know of any other way that you wouldn't have known. On 5/24, May 24th, you were here, we set a trial date for June 14th, and you missed it.
I must have
You must have forgotten and not written it down.
I know exactly what you're saying, but I have a lot of things going on my end. I got a 10-month-old, I'm employed. I got other stuff going on in life. I didn't receive one of those cards, and not trying to sound ignorant, but usually, you know, I take a picture of the card when you guys send it in the mail. So no, I didn't write down.
Mr. Johnson, this is stuff that you can't rely on the cards. You're best suited writing everything down while we're here in court. That way you have your own notes for it. That way, if the card comes and says something different, you know, then you'll have 2 dates. Then you have this stuff. And then, you know, by saying, listen, I got kids, not 10-month-olds, but I had kids. I've had jobs. I've gone to law school full-time while working full-time. I've had full plates. It doesn't excuse anything. Responsibilities are responsibilities. That's it. And I tell people, don't rely on the mail. Don't rely on this. They ask, well, are they going to send me something in the mail? Yeah, they could, but they might not have your address down correctly down here or something. Rely on what we say right here and right now. So I'll dismiss the SP 107 86991 for providing valid documentation. There's a failure to wear a crash helmet, operating an ORV on highway, drove without cycle endorsement, unregistered, untitled, speeding, improper plates, no insurance misdemeanor. Do you have a vehicle now?
I do currently own a vehicle, but what I believe you're referring to is that
Well, don't guess what I'm referring to. Just answer. You have a vehicle now. Do you have valid registration and insurance for that vehicle?
Yes, I provided all of that information to you via email, I believe, our last court day.
All right, let's see.
I wish I would have went to trial on the 14th, because with those report numbers that you said, I believe that's the mini bike that
I'm gonna
I
give you an
got.
opportunity, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to, go to trial on it. All right, let's see what you provided me. I have an email here. How do I flip this? State of Michigan. This is something about driver's license. You got that. See what this is. This is just a title. It doesn't tell me that the car is registered.
1 second. I believe I had sent you my registration, but let me get that right now.
You may have, let me see. I'm going over it. I got valid registration, all right? I'll dismiss that for proper documentation. And I don't have valid insurance.
I can screenshot that from my Cure Auto Insurance app in just a moment and have that to your email. Matter of fact, let me do it right now.
Very well.
In 1 second. It's actually going to be time to renew the insurance in just a moment. At the end of, I'm sending it to your email now.
All right.
You should have it in just a minute. Did you receive it?
Yeah, I think so. I got valid insurance, valid registration, and valid license. So what you'll be going to trial on is the old stuff, the ORV. So you'll get an opportunity to be heard on that. Come back, don't forget it, write it down. Take notes. 10/13/2023.
Okay.
10/13/2023, October 13th, 2023. Trial/formal hearing on 10/13/2023 at 9 a.m. All right.
I'm setting that in my phone right now.
All right, I write it down too. Phone might get lost.
Right there. Yeah, I will most definitely write it down, and I will keep it near and dear and in my mind.
Very well. All right. Congratulations on the license, sir, and on all of that. I still have the 20. You still got the community service hours. That if there is some sort of conviction or finding of guilt or plea, you always use those 24 hours of community service is going to be like $20 an hour. All right.
Sure.
All right. So if there's nothing further, have a very good day, Mr. Johnson. 10/13, October 13th, 2023 is your next date.
Yes, sure. Thank you very much.
You too. All right. Have you spoken to Ms. Schneider Ms. Schneider, can you speak to Mr. Berry regarding Mr. Marvin Green? And then before you go, are we ready? Who are we ready on?
Guider will be a dismissal, Your Honor. And I think, Mr. Berry and I can talk in the breakout room. I think we might be well suited just to set a scheduling order so that we can get some dates on Marvin Green, and then Mr. Berry and I can work on it in the background.
But this Marvin Green has been sitting here for months and months. This is a very old case. All right, we'll talk to Mr. Berry in there, and then Ms. Harris wanted to talk to you about Damon Gregory. All right, Damon Gregory. This is the City of Detroit versus Asia Demetria Guider, case number SP 141-47601. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. Guider, please state your name for the record.
Yes, Asia Demetria Guider.
Mr. Guider, it always happens that way. The first ones to come in are always the last ones to leave. Sorry about that. Today is a date time set for a trial. I do have Officer
Dudley.
Dudley was here. I think he may have left. Corporal Dudley, I'll mark him as a peer. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, at this time, I believe the people have indicated that they are recommending a dismissal. We ask the court to adopt the recommendation. I do believe that there may be a civil infraction that follows, and I believe she had proofs to show. If the court will allow the default to be set aside.
I don't think there was a civil infraction, but if it was, she may have paid it. No, there's no civil infraction. No, just an allowing.
That's what Corporal Dudley said too. He looked her up and he only had the one charge.
That's it.
Thank you.
We'll dismiss. Have a good day, Ms. Guider.
Thank you so much.
The wheels of justice sometimes turn slow, but it worked out in your favor.
It's okay. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Have you talked about Gregory yet?
We have not, Your Honor. I believe Kamari Grant has returned.
All right, let's go back on the record. He said he wanted to speak with you. Did you get a chance to speak with him again?
We did. He was disconnected. I think he was in the middle of a statement, but it was more so a side conversation. So I think we should be prepared to move forward on the record.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Kamari Grant. Mr. Grant, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. What's your client want to do, counselor?
Mr. Grant, we've discussed your rights. We've discussed the plea offer that's been presented. How did you want to proceed?
Hold on, Ms. Snyder, can you go in the breakout room with Mr. Berry, please?
I want to get a new trial.
All right, let's set the matter for trial on October 13th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
October 13th, 2023, 9 a.m. on all matters. All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Come back October 13th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Will it be in person or Zoom?
It can be in person or Zoom, however you like it.
Zoom.
All right, very well. October 13th, 2023, 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Ms. Harris.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, Graham, did we ever get probation?
Yeah, let me call. He said he's gonna call me back.
Gregory.
Hey, this gentleman. Okay. Any word from him? She's working on that particular one we called.
Can I be placed in the breakout room with Ms. Schneider and Mr. Berry?
Yes.
I was just on, she's working on a particular case and she's gonna call us for free.
All right. Ms. Snyder, Ms. Harris went into the breakout room to speak with you. Where are we at with Green, Marvin Green?
On Marvin Green, I just made a new offer, Your Honor, that they are going to be considering. But if they reject my new offer, I believe Mr. Berry will want to file motions. So I think it might be best today to get a scheduling order for that, so we don't have to come back.
I still don't have a actual ticket for Mr. Green either. This is Marvin Dietrich Green. All I have is an ROA. Let's call it. Go ahead.
I didn't know we were looking for one, Your Honor. I haven't tried to find it.
Well, I didn't know we were either, but I need to, if they're gonna take a plea, it just got the ROA and it doesn't have any facts or anything down here unless. So this is the city of Detroit versus Marvin Dietrich Green, case number U63097322. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. On behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Green. You're muted. Unmute.
Marvin Dedrick Green.
There he is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what have you gone over the offer with Mr. Green? Obviously not. This was set for trial on January 3rd, 2023. The allegation was made on March the 28th, 2022. The first time Mr. Green, the ticket didn't get to the system until June 9th, 2022. And it was set for arraignment 9/9/2022. So almost 6 months later, was there even an opportunity to Mr. Green to be heard? Mr. Green was arraigned and set for a pretrial on November the 7th, 2022. The pretrial was held, pled not guilty. scheduled for trial on January 3rd, 2023. January 3rd, the proceeding was held. Scheduled for a motion hearing on February 3rd, 2023. And scheduled for a final pretrial on, strike that on March the 3rd, 2023. And a final pretrial on March the 28th, 2023. Scheduled for a jury trial on March the 30th, 2023. There were supposed to be motions due by those dates I just previously listed. Mr. Berry's appearance was filed on February 16, 2023. We had another pretrial scheduled for April the 28th, 2023. Discovery was requested then. I know that there was some continuances for discovery. Says some show cause date. So, and then scheduled for pre-trial on 6/13/2023. Scheduled for pre-trial today. That's the movement or lack thereof on this case. What's the problem?
The discovery items have not appeared, but at our last hearing, we sought, that is, the defense sought the Miranda rights document that the officers allegedly had, and that it was expected that they would be provided by today's date in any event. There's also this is a narcotics case, and there's an analysis that has not as yet been provided. And additionally, there is a third officer who allegedly observed defendant activity in terms of obtaining the contraband, and that report has not been provided, albeit I just asked for it because that officer showed up in the last document I received. So we're like, that's where we stand in terms of movement towards trial in this matter. So now, Your Honor, we have an offer which I'd like to review with my client in light of these other matters. And but if we go to trial, we pretty much have to have these things that allegedly exist or don't exist.
I don't know. I'm gonna put you out. I'll give you a chance to respond, Ms. Snyder, if necessary, after Mr. Berry comes out of the breakout room with his client. I don't even have an actual ticket. Do you have an actual ticket?
No.
This is a U ticket, so I don't. Can we see if we can find a ticket? All right, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, speak to Mr. Green, and then we'll come back. All right, Miss Mrs. McCall, good morning. Good morning. Ms. Harris and, okay, let's take up the matter of Gregory. Let's go back on the record with, did you have a chance to speak to Mrs. Schneider about Gregory?
She reminded me of the issue, Your Honor. Is this the one where you were requesting to be appointed and filing a written motion?
It is.
No, it is.
That is, Your Honor. We set dates. However, I never was officially appointed to the case. So that's why I renewed the motion this morning.
Is that signed by Judge Rupert?
No, I just had the note on here. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Damon Patrick Lamar Gregory Jr. Mr. Gregory, are you there?
Yes.
All right, I have it here. Now I don't have a phone number written down. I don't know if that was the problem or not. I need a good phone number from you, sir.
586 524 0904.
All right. I don't know if that was a problem or not, but it's I do have your Ms. Harris's counsel. What about, have you discussed the issue amongst yourselves, counselors?
We haven't rediscussed it today, Your Honor, but I believe I remember most of it, and I think it's not something we can agree on. It's a matter of law, and I believe we'd have to have an order from Your Honor that may or may not be appealed depending on how it goes. So we'd want it to be done by written motion.
Yeah, and the thing about it is I don't know if it's either, you say it's a matter of law, but reading the MCL that it's written under, I guess we went over this last time. I don't see anything about spectating.
Are we on the record?
Yes.
Okay, I would just ask if we're on the record in this issue, and if that's Your Honor's opinion, I would just ask that we put it in a written order. And if you could please explain the basis of the reasoning if you're granting Sister Counsel's motion.
Well, there's no motion that's been presented yet. Not yet, or was that motion last time or something?
It was an oral motion last time.
It was an oral motion? I mean, I see this drag racing spectator a lot, and I guess nobody's except for Ms. Harrison has ever really directed the court to its attention. And the court, and we have direction here by the officer of what the citation or the MCL that was allegedly violated. And I guess we went over this. I guess the motion was supposed to be made, but before that, Ms. Harris was supposed to be appointed.
Ms. Harris, is those the ones you emailed me about that we talked about?
Yes, ma'am. And I received the formal appointment on one of them, just not this one.
Right.
So I didn't know if maybe in the process they randomly assigned. So that's why I wanted to make sure another attorney wasn't appointed.
Wow. When I sent both of them together. So I'm gonna have to call Judge Carter to see what happened while she was sending out.
All right.
I sent it at the same time. Here you go.
Who's this?
That's the file.
That's, all right, I do, okay, that's what, okay, all right. So let's
right now.
Go ahead. What do you want to do? Ms. Harris? Do you want us to appoint you onto this?
I think that might make it a little bit easier in terms of moving forward with resolution and or motion. So yes, and then I would also ask Madam Prosecutor if I could receive discovery.
I would ask if you could please send me the discovery request via email. And then it might be best to set maybe another pretrial date just so we can make sure Attorney Harris is appointed and then get our scheduling order.
All right, let's do that relatively quickly. Let's set a pretrial date for July the 27th, 2023 at 8:30. You can, we can make sure that that happens. I have a good phone number for you now, Mr. Gregory.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark this again.
And I'll also note that if I receive the appointment prior to July 27th, I'll just go ahead and move forward with filing the motion. And then on the 27th, we can just set the response deadline if you haven't already responded, if that's okay with the court.
Very well. That's what I was gonna actually say. That would be a better way to proceed, and that will give Ms. Snyder a time to respond. And I imagine, I don't know what any other cases will do after that, because I don't know if it's improper citation. Because I don't know what they're saying about spectating, but let Ms. Harris go ahead and file her motion, and I'll let you respond, and I'll read both of them, and we'll go from there. Next court date is going to be July 27, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. I did have the file mark appoint Ms. Harris. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, nothing further. Have a very good day. Good luck to you both. All right. I do have the file for Mr. Green, and I do have an actual ticket in here, an actual ticket in here. So I can get rid of this ROA. I'll keep the ROA for this show. All right, now let's go call Ms. Yes. Mr.
Ready on Mr. Green, Your Honor. Yes, we're ready, Your Honor.
Let's pull Mr. Green out. All right, this is a back record with Mr. Marvin Green. Mr. Berry, after giving you an opportunity to speak with your client, what do you want to do? What's your client want to do?
Mr. Green would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea based on a suspended sentence.
What's the offer?
The offer is a 3-month delayed sentence dismissal upon payment, Your Honor.
And I asked Mr. Green if he wanted any drug treatment. He indicated no, I think. That's what you want to do, Mr. Green?
Yes.
Do you need any drug treatment?
No, sir.
I struggle with those. If it comes back, You have a police report?
I do not have it as yet.
Ms. Snyder?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, my laptop keeps freezing. I'm going in and out.
Do you have a police report?
Yes, let me pull this up.
Mr. Green, like I say, I kind of always say to people, I don't even know why. There's only two reasons in my mind that I can think of why someone would be in possession of any crack cocaine. And one reason would be that you're a seller. The other reason would be that you're a user. I don't know of any other reason why anybody would be in possession of it.
No, this one is 713. She got the person.
Are you emailing me that report, Ms. Snyder?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm just trying to make sure. I have a lot of discovery. I'm trying to make sure this is the right one.
Okay.
Event report. Yeah, here we go.
I know I had two. I just sent you two. Two different people. Two different people. No, the date was fine. I just need your approval. She just needs to. Yes, for me, she said that she didn't receive 20.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I accept the plea this time. Mr. Green, if you come back,
Just send it to me out.
it's not gonna be any questions. We're not even gonna talk about it, all right? You're going straight over to Judge Holmes.
That's fine.
Yes, sir.
I think you need to go over there now,
Yes, he was here today.
because if something tells me that you're lying to yourself.
No, sir.
All right, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand? You have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you know that you'll be giving those rights up when you take this deal?
Yes, I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
So you're gonna tell me you don't use this stuff, Mr. Green?
I've used before. I've never denied that.
Listen to him. Now you're going all around about, do you use it or do you not?
No.
All right, I'm gonna accept the deal. I'm not gonna dismiss upon payment. I want some tests, some screening done if he wants to take the deal. So, we're gonna have, let's say, bi-weekly drug tests for the next 3 months, $240 fine.
Okay.
Want to still take the deal?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's draw your attention back to March 28th, 2022 at around the 1,545 hours in PM. That would automatically be the PM by 1,545 hours. Person would know whether it's AM or PM, correct? In the area of Plymouth and Sussex Street, in the city of Detroit, were you in that area around that date and time, sir?
Yes, sir.
Were you in possession of some crack on that date? Crack cocaine on that date?
Yes, sir.
And you didn't have any legal authority to have that crack cocaine, did you?
No, sir.
No prescription for it. I doubt if they ever write a prescription for crack cocaine. No prescription, right?
No, sir.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty as charged. I'm gonna fine him $240 in a 3-month delayed sentence. I'm gonna have you test bi-weekly. To get you in touch with the probation department, need referral. You need to take the probation department's number down.
All right.
313.
Yes.
965 3414.
I have to get some ID.
You don't have any ID?
So I have to get some ID before I can go.
I don't think you need any ID before you go, does he, Ms. McCall?
For
For probation and testing.
He's supposed to have ID, but you have to have something to show proof that is him.
When are you gonna get ID, sir?
Well, I'll get it. I'll have to try to get it Monday.
All right, I'm gonna set this matter for review next month, 8/14. Let me see what those tests look like and see if you paid this $240 off, and we'll see where we go from there.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, John.
All right, come back 8/14/2023. I want to test by next week. Call that probation department if they don't. I need a good phone number from you.
What did you say, Yana?
I need a good phone number from you, please.
313 404 6049.
All right, come back next month on 8/14 and make sure I have at least 2 tests. 8/14, hopefully they're both negative.
All right, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You too.
All right. It's the city of Detroit versus Twanzetta Patricia Graham. Case numbers. Good morning, APA Cole.
Just gonna check back before I leave.
No, I think we may be good. We just have one more, so you can stay for 1 second. City of Detroit versus Twanzetta Patricia Graham. And we call case numbers SP 1329871 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1427933 counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1427935 1. SP 1460072 counts 1 and counts 2. And Z8080041. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris, on behalf of defendant Graham, please state your name for the record.
Twanzetta Patricia Graham.
And good morning, Your Honor. Myra McCall on behalf of the probation department on the probation matter, Z8080041.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Ms. McCall.
Yes.
Probation Officer McCall, can you give us an update?
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Graham was placed on probation on April 19th, 2021 for 1 year. She was ordered to pay $610 in assessed fines and costs, attend and complete the Victims Impact Panel, as well as the Alcohol Highway Safety class, attend the 12-step Alcohol Anonymous, attend outpatient treatment, submit to drug urinalysis, shall not consume any alcohol beverages, and pay all outstanding traffic tickets in full. Ms. Graham last appeared on a review hearing by Zoom on June 21st, 2021. And at that time, she had some outstanding warrants. And she was instructed to take care of those warrants. And she was instructed to complete 64 hours in lieu of the $610 in assessed fines and costs. And she was instructed to return back on a review on September 20th, 2021. And however, on September 20th, 2021, she failed to appear and a warrant was issued. Now, in regards to her probation, Your Honor, she has completed the outpatient treatment. She has failed to complete the Victims Impact Panel, as well as the Alcohol Highway Safety class. She has completed those 64 hours in lieu of fines and costs of $610. In regards to her testing, she had missed numerous of screens. She has failed to provide verification of her 12-step meetings, and she has a traffic balance with this court of $1,843, which includes the $846 of probation, but $610, they added some penalties to it, which totals $161. And she is here today on 6 pretrial hearings as well on those tickets that you called off, 8713, 9331, 9332, 9351, 0721, and 0722. So the probation department is recommending that the penalties be left in the discretion of the court, if she'll be responsible to pay those penalties of $161, but she did complete the 64 hours in lieu of the $610.
Well, the most important thing is really the Alcohol Highway Safety course and the Victims Impact and the testing.
Yes.
The money is not as important as your compliance with those matters. I mean, we want to see sobriety at least during the dependency of this, and we don't have any way of knowing your progress if you don't show up. Ms. Brown?
Yes.
What's going on?
Well, I could speak on the AAA class that was scheduled with Mr. Brown, but I wasn't able to get with Mr. Brown. That's when I I was instructed with, her name was Miss Lisa and Mr. Tim. They stated that it didn't matter if I was under Mr. Brown's instructions or not, long as I was in the class. And I completed that class with Miss Lisa.
But you never provided any documentation, so I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Brown, Mr. Lisa. I don't know what you're talking about, but what I know is that you haven't provided documentation.
Excuse me, when I provided my completion of my 64 hours, I had that also.
I have it. We're not disputing that.
No, she's saying that she provided her AA also.
I don't have that.
When you got that.
No, I don't have that.
Is that correct? You're saying that you provided the AA, the 12-step program when you submitted the 64 hours?
Right, with Miss Lisa, yes. That was her name who I completed it with. If she sent me, I'm gonna try to go back and see if I could find the paper that she sent me of completion. She also wrote something on my behalf, so I'm gonna try to find that.
Talking about our outpatient treatment. I do have verification of that. Now, that's two different things.
Oh, okay. Is that what that is? Okay, is that what that is?
Could be. Yeah, we're not disputing that either.
She's talking about the 12-step AA program. And what about the testing? Why haven't you done the testing?
The testing, I was completing contest. Yeah, like she stated, I did miss a couple of days, but I have been going, testing. They doing
the last time you went testing?
I haven't been none this year or anything, but I can't remember the last time I tested over there off of Schaefer.
Well, you're not compliant. How often was she supposed to test?
Once a month, Your Honor.
Once a month? Once a month?
No, I wasn't going every month. It seemed like I was going every other day over there to blow and drop. Because I was even having different time of paying, because they was going up. First it was 12, then they switched to 15, and I was having problems getting over there plus paying.
Yeah, but you didn't let anybody know this, ma'am. You
I
just stopped.
Excuse me, sir. I did let her know that it was difficult and I didn't have the payment every time I had to go over there.
You didn't let Miss McCall know this.
That's what I'm talking about. I did let Miss McCall know that.
Miss McCall?
Your Honor, what we can do, I will pull those tests to see if they still have the copy of the test that from the time she was on probation up until the last time she tested. And can we adjourn this for that? As well as she's going to do the 12-step program, complete the victims impact panel, as well as the alcohol highway safety class, and pay all outstanding traffic tickets in full.
Well, I was at the time I had a little, I had a little money coming in, so I was paying the tickets off as I went. I still had a copy of all the tickets that I had paid.
Those were those tickets, Ms. Graham. You still had some other outstanding tickets that we're here on today. Those other tickets are taken care of. We're not disputing those tickets. We're disputing only the tickets that you're scheduled for today.
Right. Okay. Like I said, I was paying them. So, I have to get some more money. I don't have income right now. So, I was doing the best I can.
Say that then, don't
You
say.
you have to let people know this stuff. This is what we talked about earlier, about following up with stuff. Not just letting stuff sit, linger, not just, let people know, because you're under your obligation and use your agreement, you agreed to this. Your obligation was, to do these things. You haven't done the classes. What I'm gonna order you to do is I'm gonna order you to get with Miss McCall. Let me get a good phone number from you, please. Is this the good phone number that you're calling on now?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have that. I'm gonna order you to get with Miss McCall today. Do you have her number?
No, sir.
It's 313.
Take an ink pen down, we'll give you the number.
Yes, sir.
313.
Yes, ma'am.
965 3415. Now you can call me today, right after this hearing is over, so we can go over this information on what you're instructed to do as of today.
Okay.
So get with Miss McCall today. I need some positive, I need some testing done. I don't need any positive tests. I need some testing done, and I need those classes completed. And then after that, you've got the money part. I told you now if you have a money issue, you need to discuss that with Ms. McCall, and she can make some arrangements for you. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna set all these other matters for trial. You have October the 13th, 2023. Let's have you back for a pre-trial though on the Z808 on August the 14th, 2023, all right, at 8:30. So you come back next court date, August the 14th, 2023, okay?
August, excuse me, I'm hearing August the 14th?
August the 14th, 2023, yes.
Okay.
And these other tickets that she has scheduled for today, Your Honor, what days? Those gonna be also the same day, or?
Well, we'll set them all for August the 14th,
problem.
but we'll give her the trial date on those,
All
unless
right.
we get an offer on that date, all right?
All right, no problem, Your Honor.
All right.
Okay, Ms. Graham, I need you to contact the probation department.
All right, you need to contact Ms. McCall, just give her
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Say it again.
just contact Ms. McCall this today, okay? And let's get reestablished, let's get back on track so we can get this closed out, all right?
Okay.
All right, have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.